Hello and welcome to Let's Eat. I'm your host, Christine Scarpelli, and we travel the Carolinas looking for the very best food we can find so we can show you and you can enjoy it too. So first off, we found an Irish pub in a teeny little town, Woodruff, South Carolina. This is Connor Flynn's Public House. Take a look. And you've demanded a new Irish pub. Well, I think I found one for you. And they're throwing the biggest block party, shutting down the street in downtown Woodruff. Look for the orange door at Connor Flynn's Public House.
Van always wanted to do an Irish restaurant to honor his grandmother's Irish heritage, and married a girl named June Connor.
Manager Johnny Kaiser tells a sweet story about his friend and the owner here, Van Broad. Broad's wife passed away in 2021. Kaiser makes sure she's remembered here with a toast and a good meal by his family.
Two different families, but we're working together for the same end.
First up, a dish hearty enough to feed a family. Chef Hollis Crosby makes shepherd's pie.
80% ground beef, 80% veal. The veal adds a good flavor profile in there that you don't really expect. Salt and pepper, and then oregano, and this is parsley here.
Crosby sautés the onion and adds carrot, garlic, and ground beef.
And then they always say, if you can't handle the heat, don't be in the kitchen.
Look at these scratch-made potatoes to go right on top.
Butter, I'll put some garlic in there. We're gonna give it a little bit of heavy cream. People eat with their eyes, so we shape it on there.
Into the oven, and after a few minutes, the dish looks like something Grandma used to make. It's packed with garlic and flavor.
We're gonna be making corned beef and cabbage. It's almost like sliced thinly, like deli meat.
The beef had a smooth, buttery taste.
I'm gonna take this pan right here, and I'm gonna get my cabbage. And in my same pan, I'm gonna take my carrots. These also get served with baby bakers.
Cute little baby potatoes are fried as part of this dish.
This will be the mustard grain parsley. It's parsley, heavy cream, mustard grain, and then a little bit of horseradish.
The sauce made the whole dish, poured right on the corned beef, and with the cabbage, it's a win. Now, the Reuben.
We use rye bread for the Reuben, marble rye. I'll add some sauerkraut to it. We're gonna go on to it with some Swiss cheese.
Thousand Island dressing goes on the Reuben from scratch. What's in the bowl?
In the bowl here is mayonnaise, honey, and chili sauce.
That looks hot. Is it spicy?
It is spicy.
Oh.
That's a spicy sauce. That's why we have the honey in there to balance it out.
Very good. And then what's next?
So next, in here, we've emulsified this in a RoboCoupe. This is parsley, roasted red peppers, and celery.
Incredible. They go in together?
And then they go in together.
Look at all that color, guys. Doesn't that look amazing? It's the dressing that made this Reuben my go-to bite. No meal is complete here without a drink. And check out the bar here. We've got a half and half, an iced Irish coffee, and what's the little one?
That's a fuzzy leprechaun.
Johnny, what's in a fuzzy leprechaun?
Deep Eddy peach vodka, some blue curacao, OJ pineapple, real simple, real good drink.
I love it. From Connor Flynn's Public House in Woodruff, we all say,
Let's
eat. You'll be saying cheers too. Believe me, it was all good. I loved the Reuben, and the sauce on that corned beef, absolutely outstanding. Okay, if that wasn't necessarily your jam, stay tuned. Next, we're headed to Anderson, South Carolina. We found a food truck serving up fantastic smash burgers. Take a look. This is Maddie's Patties. Hey, you ask, we deliver. Actually, we're not the ones delivering this time. It's Maddie's Patties, the food truck that serves all over Anderson. Downtown, find them there. It's smash burgers served up nice and juicy. Check them out, Maddie's Patties in Anderson.
Sarah and I can eat a burger every day.
It's a love for service, Anderson, and well, beef that drove Matthew and Sarah Bradford to start a food truck. As the story goes, they were watching TV, a couple helping their hometown, when
he turns to me and said, we should do a food truck in Anderson. So at that time there were like no food trucks. So I turned to him and said, you're crazy.
Matt smoothed things over though, and thank goodness, because I could not stand a world without these burgers.
So the first thing we're going to be making is our double smash burger with American cheese, grilled onions.
White onions on the grill, just like old times.
Onions on burgers actually go back to the Great Depression. When beef was really expensive, a lot of cooks found they could lengthen their beef supply by adding onions to it.
Next, Matt stews the onions.
Well, why didn't I use water? I can use beer.
And it's time to smash the 3-ounce patties.
We want a little bit of lace, we want a little bit of crust.
Now for the nostalgia.
Just right in the center.
American cheese melted right on the grill.
Next, is our signature number 5 sauce. It's a little tangy. There is some mustard in it.
This burger is juicy. I loved the crispy patty, but the sauce made the meal for me. And now for the kids, there's grilled cheese.
Our Martin's potato roll that we love so dearly. Cheese right on the flat top like that. Do a little bit of a smash, and there's our grilled cheese.
And no nosh is complete without fries.
Cheeky fries come from our friend Brian Cheek, and he really wanted us to have Parmesan garlic fries. We drizzle our garlic butter, and then we just we hand grate the Parmigiano Reggiano.
All right, Matt, Sarah, what do you call this thing?
It's the friendliest burger in the world.
in the world, and you only have to go here to Anderson to find it at Maddie's Patty's Food Truck. We say, let's eat!
You may not have seen the best part of that food truck. They make homemade chocolate chip cookies. It is the perfect treat after eating 1, maybe 3 of those smash burgers, and you can do that because they're nice and skinny. Okay, we got much more food after this break. We'll see you soon. Hey, welcome back to Let's Eat. All right, where better to get sushi than the beach, right? How about Myrtle Beach? We head out to a pretty good looking restaurant. It's called Ko Sushi. Let's take a look.
Originally opening its doors in Charleston, Ko Sushi made its way to Myrtle Beach 11 years ago. When you walk in, you're greeted with a hand-printed mural, bold red, white, and black colors, and photos of a recognizable actress.
Her name's Nobu McCarthy. She was a Japanese-Canadian actress. She was in the second Karate Kid, a couple of her different movies. She was a model and actress. The owner kind of chose her for a muse for all the restaurants, just a general idea and vibe for the area.
Guests can enjoy tasty food in their comfortable inside dining area or relax in the spacious outside patio. Their bar features garage-styled windows, letting you cool off with a refreshing drink while soaking up the sun and fresh air with family and friends.
The name for Ko loosely translates to feast in Vietnamese. Not so much like the idea of just eating a large meal, but being surrounded by friends and family and having conversation and talking about your day and just catching up with the people around you.
Speaking of a feast, their menu is packed with flavor from sushi to noodles to steamed buns, serving up a modern spin on Southeast Asian classics.
We have actual Japanese chefs that break down the fish for us. We like to take just basic rolls that you can kind of get anywhere and put our own spin on things. We do monthly specials every month with at least 5 items that are new every single month to try out something unique.
One popular dish that started as a monthly special and earned a spot on the menu, the surf and turf roll. It's made with steak, shrimp tempura, cucumber, topped with seared salmon, spicy mayo, and tobacco, a satisfying roll perfect after a long day of shopping at the Market Common. And to pair perfectly with sushi, their steamed salmon buns made with pickled cucumber, carrots, and cilantro are another flavorful treat.
Cheers.
Craving something warm? Their award-winning curry laksa, made with shredded chicken, bun rice noodles, shredded cucumber, Thai basil, baby bok choy, served in a spicy coconut broth, is a delicious addition to any meal.
So there's always something new and fresh, even if you're a regular that comes fairly often. At least once a month you'll find something new on the menu. So there's something for everybody to eat, whether they do or do not eat sushi.
They even offer gluten-free and vegan options so everyone has something to enjoy. And to wash it all down, their handcrafted elderflower spritz, made with a muddled orange and mint, Saint Germain, and champagne, makes for a light and refreshing summertime drink. But it's not just the quality food and drinks that keep people coming back. It's the experience.
We are also great for date night if it's just 2 people for a first time meet, or even we've had proposals in the restaurant, tons of first dates, anniversary dinners, birthdays. So people can come and join also for celebrations. But we definitely have a large number of big families that come in almost weekly to do their dinner here.
Whether you're out for a casual night with friends or celebrating a special occasion, Ko Sushi is a popular spot for unique, flavorful Southeast Asian cuisine in the heart of the Market Common. Reporting in Myrtle Beach, Krista Chang, News 13.
That looked fantastic. Okay, now I'm really hungry. But, after all that food, it's time to go drinking, a little drinking, and plenty more. Okay, so listen, we're going beach to beach, Savannah, at a place called Hop Atomica. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Brick. I'm a bartender at Hop Atomica. We're going to be showing you some summer cocktails for today, starting with the Pepinos Locos. It's a cucumber and tequila cocktail with tahini and jalapeno, just to give it a little kick. Ooh, can't forget. And that's going to be equal parts a cucumber and black pepper infused vodka and tequila, lime juice, and simple syrup. Jalapenos locos.
He even taught me how to make it. I was pretty mesmerized by the shaking there. Very impressive, bartender. Okay, now we head to something a little bit more family friendly. This is a neighborhood restaurant, so they welcome family, young and old there. And you can find just about something for everybody on the menu. Let's head over to Mount Pleasant. This is Lola Rose.
Growth up Highway 17 in the north end of Mount Pleasant is spurring a lot of new restaurants. We're headed to Lola Rose. Located in North Mount Pleasant, Lola Rose brings downtown family elevated style dining into a neighborhood setting. I spoke with owner Kevin Johnson about the new addition.
So my wife and I, we've owned the grocery for almost 12 years, but we live out in North Mount Pleasant and really just wanted to bring sort of a neighborhood, restaurant to an area that's really growing here in North Mount Pleasant and be part of the community out here.
A relaxed, modern coastal environment with an outdoor patio makes Lola Rose a perfect spot for happy hour on the way home, grabbing a bite with the family after practice, or a comfortable date night with something on the menu for everyone.
We want to focus on sort of the coastal Mediterranean, so not specifically Italian. We want to kind of highlight different areas through the food and beverage, so lots of different wines from Greece to Portugal, as well as Italy. Then we have kind of focus on wood-fired pizzas. We have fresh and extruded pastas, lots of salads, and then a few mains, and then we try to feature a few specials every night as well.
So if you live in the neighborhood or you're outside of town, head on up 17 North into Carolina Park and I'll see you at Lola Rose.
That looks so good. Okay, so if we put the salad on top of the pizza, that makes it healthy, right? I'd say so. You got all the food groups in there. We've got much more food to show you after this. We'll be right back. Hey, we're back. It's Let's Eat, and we're traveling the Carolinas to show you lots of good food. So now you don't necessarily have to go to France to get really good French baked goods. You can just go to North Carolina. This is a restaurant called Copan in Winston-Salem. Take a look.
Took me forever in line to decide what I wanted to try.
Customers come into Copan and take a long look at the case.
I did have a tough time. There's so many options.
But Hayward Green's happy to help offer his suggestions.
I could start you off with the raspberry croissant for sure. You're gonna have to try that. That's our most popular.
He often explains how to say the name of the new French-style bakery, too.
Copan. Pan is bread, co is to share. So we break bread with you all.
It feels like a French bakery.
Like a little part of Paris placed in the Piedmont.
Very French-like.
Terry Illington chose quiche and coffee for breakfast, plus pastries to take home to share with his wife.
Hopefully they last that long.
Every day, the cases are filled with a dozen different fresh pastries, all made at Copan's sister bakery in Charlotte.
The pastries are made daily, and we get a fresh truck every single morning by 5:30. Most days we are selling out. We are trying to keep it stocked as well as we can.
There are brightly colored macarons, chocolate-covered entremets, cream puffs, eclairs, cookies, and of course, so many croissants.
We do an almond, a butter, a chocolate that is stuffed with chocolate and topped with chocolate. It is probably our best seller.
Copan's also famous for its French bread, baked daily with all organic ingredients.
We do everything from a wheat sourdough, a white sourdough, a seeded loaf, a rye loaf, focaccia, ciabatta, baguettes. If it's French, we do it.
Customers can order hot items like quiche and biscuit sandwiches for breakfast.
So I asked them to give me a few of their breakfast favorites, and this is what they laid out. Oh my gosh, the flakiness, that's amazing.
Later at lunch, they serve a variety of salads, sandwiches, and soup.
There hasn't been a day where every seat hasn't been filled.
Along with boxes of pastries, Copan offers take and bake meals in the cooler. Popular items include chicken and rice, eggplant parmesan, and short rib ragu.
It's so easy that they can even reheat in the container in which we sell it in.
So whether at home or gathered around a table in the bakery,
Copan, which is a breaking bread with friends.
Copan hopes to live up to its name in its new home in Winston-Salem.
So good.
Yeah, I would definitely eat some there and bring some home as well. So we showed you a food truck. Now we're showing you a drink truck. Yeah, this is pretty cool. These are mocktails, so non-alcoholic drinks, and you don't have to go too far to find them. North Carolina. This is Cooper & Co.
Everyone can partake in it. There's not one person that can't have what we serve.
The mocktail. Colorful, fun, refreshing, and good for really any occasion.
It's not just a water bottle. It's not just a juice box when you can't drink. This way, we give somebody something that is really pretty and tastes good and feels just as festive as an alcoholic beverage.
Amy and Barbara realized they had a hit the first time they served mocktails at a women's retreat they helped to organize.
It was, a little quiet, and we noticed that when they drank the mocktails, and it had no alcohol in it, that their attitude and personalities came out and changed completely.
That's when Cooper & Co. was formed, growing from a stationary bar setup to a movable trailer and adding on more members to the team. They officially launched their trailer for Nurses Week at Cone Health, serving up specialties over 9 different campuses, and they knew they had a hit.
With us, you can do happy hour at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. People come down for a drink, they go right back up to their office.
They're focused on getting real ingredients for their drinks from real people.
That's good stuff.
Using as many fun, fresh ingredients. We also are really, really adamant about trying to use as many local vendors as we can, sourcing from female-owned companies, minority-owned companies, and really partnering because we want everybody's business to grow.
Each event, they ask the organizers what kind of drinks they want to see and tailor it to them. Fall-themed apple cider spritzes, Christmas-time hot chocolate, lemonades and teas, and game day favorites with ties to North Carolina.
We talk a lot to whoever's hosting our event to find out what their, you've got a favorite flavor, tell us what the flavor is so we can do something based on that.
And they try to do something good with each drink, giving money back to animal charities in honor of the company's namesake and Amy's dog, Cooper.
We have a plan where with every single event that we do, we always give back to some form of a rescue, an animal rescue.
Doing good and serving people a glass of fun.
Oh my gosh. It was all about having the social drink, not what was in it.
Madison Forsey.
It's fun to just see their faces.
Fox 8 News.
So that was around the holidays, but I bet they have seasonal drinks all year long. And how cool that some of the proceeds go back to animals, just like dog Cooper. That makes sense. Okay, we got much more food after this break. Stay with us for more Let's Eat. Hey, we're back. There's more Let's Eat to come. All right, so this place is really fantastic. I can still taste it. We went to Gatlinburg to see a place called Tennessee Jed's. This guy has been in Gatlinburg for quite a while, and he wanted to get into the restaurant business in a busy place. Well, he sure did, providing some of the best sandwiches I have ever had. Take a look at Tennessee Jed's in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
There are so many places to eat here on the Parkway in Gatlinburg. How do you choose? Well, how about a place that locals and visitors alike call a hidden gem? Hot homemade sandwiches you can even grab and go if you want to. We're at Tennessee Jed's in downtown Gatlinburg.
I love the smoking part, and I had done a lot of it, but there's very few barbecue places that know how to make it go from the smoker to the table.
You're looking at one of them. Owner Chris Geist loved cooking as a kid. Smoking meats ran in his family, so after working at a popular barbecue chain out west, just like the song,
moved back home to open Tennessee Jed's.
The locals had nowhere to eat because it's so busy. All these restaurants are just packed. And if you don't bring your food or have a plan for food and you come into Gatlinburg, you're gonna starve to death.
Not eating this massive Reuben, you won't.
This is a beef brisket, which has been corned.
GM Josh Hacker says it smokes overnight.
Almost got a sweetness to it though. Very, very salty.
The caramelized meat tastes great between thick marble rye bread soaking up Thousand Island with tangy sauerkraut. Next up, Mark Davis Jr. preps the pork for the Cubano.
A Cuban style base, which is orange juice, lime juice, garlic, cilantro.
Cooked to perfection, look at that.
See it till they're falling apart. That's what you're looking for. You want it to just be falling apart.
The sandwich piles Virginia ham, Swiss.
Bread, this is our Cuban bread we use, straight from Miami.
Mustard pickles, it demands a big bite. And my personal pick, the turkey bacon ranch.
Start out with a large raw turkey breast. This has been in process for 2 days now. It's gonna go into the oven.
Cooked for 2 hours till tender.
This is something we make ourselves, and it's not quite a full ranch. A couple of fresh tomatoes, a nice little pile of lettuce on top, and that's our sandwich right there.
Unbelievable flavor in their house-made sauce with local whiskey, and vegetarians don't sleep on this not too spicy tofu.
If these hot deluxe sandwiches aren't enough for you, don't skip out on dessert. And locally made kombucha.
It is frog juice.
Frog juice, heads up to them. And hello, Grateful Dead song.
Ain't no place I'd rather eat.
I agree. We're here at Tennessee Jed's in Gatlinburg, and we all say, let's eat.
Oh, I'm thinking about that food right now. Hey, listen, I'm too hungry to continue, so we've got to take a break. We'll be back with more Let's Eat on the next episode. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Christine Sarpelli, and we'll see you next time.